Okay, so I think the first thing you can reasonably say is that over the next 24 hours, clearly plenty of things that can spark volatility, and the sheer uncertainty about what happens is going to be critical. I think the other thing you can say, looking out beyond the immediate uncertainties of the next couple of weeks, is that you're likely to see a fairly significant change in one form or another in the British political landscape. That matters. That matters for sterling. It has mattered for sterling for decades. And so if we see, for example, the Prime Minister's position ultimately being bolstered by what happens over the next few months and cementing her position in Parliament, that could actually be good for sterling. Equally, if there is a result that comes out that diminishes her power, that increases the opportunity for a general election and for a new coalition government to come in, that could be a huge negative for sterling.
Simon, is there any situation where you see anything other than that happening? I mean, everything that we have heard, Steve just talked about it, is that she's going to be lucky to get this vote through today. And even if she does, it's not going to be strong enough to really give her or her administration the support she needs.
Well, I think we can see stability. We could see stability if her deal came through. But I think from a market perspective, that would be seen as being a real positive. You'd finally remove all the uncertainty you'd have for the last 2 years. That would probably be a real positive for the pound. Whether it's as much of a positive for the FTSE 100, which is obviously sterling dominated, maybe less so. But I could certainly see political stability being positive for the currency. Equally, though, if we're going down the risk of a no-deal Brexit, I could easily imagine sterling trade 110 against the dollar. We've been there before. We could go there again.
If it goes no, and the signs are that there will be a general election, which Prime Minister May or may not be likely to lose, what then?
Okay, so if we vote no today, it will be about the margin of the loss. If we're talking about 200-plus margin, that's a historic level of defeat. That's going to make it very difficult for her to turn this around. Then the question will be, who will vote in favour of no confidence in the government? At the moment, that's hard to see, as Steve said. But if we do have a vote of no confidence in the government and we move to a general election, then all bets are off for sterling. And I would suggest, actually, we can see a large amount of volatility. And again, I think you can see a huge amount of downward pressure on the currency, because change of government, but we still don't know how we're leaving the European Union.